the 8th grade. And you ain't something baby boy.
You ain't Biggie baby boy.
And you ain't Biggie baby boy. And no, it ain't one more chance. When your friends around, you don't want to hold my hand. You know, it's nothing around inside the mix. Hopping out the whips, the 5, the 6. Something. You do. Damn! Hold on, y'all. Call you tomorrow. My friend, now fuck the leg up. I gotta go see her. Or was that your foot?
What?
The Achilles.
It's like a wrap around your foot and up the back of your leg.
Jesus. Can you imagine hurting that?
That's what players fuck it up all the time. That's why they can't play no more.
What's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host,
Hey guys.
Stanea.
Hey guys.
And we're back with our final, oh my God,
Literally 3 weeks later.
our final scandal review. There's been several reasons why we haven't done it. Of course, you guys know we had death in the family. It's been busy. You know, the first week was the day that we were going to do it was the day she died.
Right.
The next week we were dealing with like the funeral and stuff. Then this week has just been like, it's just been crazy. But on top of that, I just really wasn't ready to let go. I really wasn't. Like, I really was not ready to let Scandal go. And I just feel like if I wait any longer, I mean, like 100 people might watch this, but at least we did it. Like, I want to do it. I want to do it for the people who want to see it. I am surprisingly not as sad as I thought I would be about Scandal ending. I feel like because something so sad happened, it kind of took the place of that. Excuse me, so I really don't have the time to be sad about Scandal. However, I do want to rewatch. I told you I'm going to binge and watch the whole series all over again because 1, 2, and 3 classics. Like I need to see the beginning of 5 again because that was, you know, that's how we should have ended it. But you know, but yeah, and then it was like the last episode was just kind of like a blur. You right? Sure. You don't have nothing to drink? Why wouldn't you get nothing to drink?
I forgot.
It was kind of like you want to tell her we use some juice? You sure? It was kind of like a blur to me. Like, I mean, I knew it was happening. I knew it was ending, but it was like the episode was going so fast. It wasn't like I thought it was going to be. Like, it just. And when it went off, I wasn't mad. I really wasn't mad. It just was like
I was annoyed.
Like I was just like, is that's it?
I just felt like the Scandal finale. There has actually been better season finales, and there have been better episodes in seasons than the series finale. I was just left like it was just kind of lackluster.
Yeah,
it was just like I didn't get my rocks off at all.
Wow, but yeah, it just I mean I wasn't upset, but it just was kind of like
that's it.
But so yeah, I told Tanea instead of us doing both of them, like first of all, let me just tell y'all that this will not be a regular review. We're not going to go into full detail. We're just going to talk about how it ended between the second to the last one and the last one. And the second to the last one was Standing in the Sun, which instantly I hated the fucking I hated the name of it.
The title.
Right. But it started off with Fitz and Liv, you know, they had their little sex thing. That's the other thing. That's something else that kind of pissed me off because it's just like, did Kerry Washington decide that she wasn't doing any more sex scenes? Like, why couldn't we end this with a sex scene? I mean, they did have sex the last couple episodes, but why couldn't we see it?
I feel like we deserved it.
We did deserve it. I can't remember probably season 5, the last sex scene they had. No. When they had sex after Liv, after he had Papa Pope. Remember she thought that he let Papa Pope get locked up?
Yeah.
So I think that was the end of season 6. But still, she had on a fucked up wig. Why we couldn't see him getting it on when she had a good wig? Like, I'm trying not to be upset about the sex scene, but I just feel like
we would deserve.
That's the last Olitz I was going to get. Like, I just okay, but so yeah, it starts off with them talking, and you know, Fitz is talking about his fucking portrait, which is crazy. Like, that's how you know Shonda really be changing shit up. Like, that portrait shit just happened in real life, so she was like, let me throw that in here. She threw gun control in here. She threw Make America Great Again in these last 2 episodes. Like, and Bellamy Young had came out and said that she found out, like, the week of that they had changed the finale. Shonda came out and said she ain't changed nothing, but you know, we can't trust Shonda. So.
Right.
I mean, what did Bellamy got to lie about?
He's a liar.
What did she have to lie about? Like, I really feel like Shonda decided. You're not going to tell me, because back in season 2, Shonda had already said she already knew how Scandal was ending. You're not going to tell me that this is what she thought. You're not going to tell me that this is what she thought how Scandal was going to end.
I don't even know how Scandal, like, did it ended with David Rosenheim?
We won't. So anyway, Standing in the Sun was basically showing Liv, showing Melly being questioned, and then Liv ended up being questioned because Lonnie ended up asking Melly, you know, about why she fired Liv, and come to find out it was because she killed President Rashad. And, you know, Jake had already given them all the evidence they needed, so Liv basically knew that the only way out of this was to expose B613. Everybody was against her exposing B613. Like, it was really freaking them out, from Huck, Quinn, to Melly and Fitz. Like, everybody was just like, bitch, what is you doing? But Liv was like, I'm living in my truth. That's what the fuck I'm doing right now.
Even if I gotta go to jail, I gotta go to jail.
Right, so like, either you gonna be with me or you gonna be against me. So take your motherfucking pick. And I can't remember how it ended.
What?
How the episode ended. Hold on, I got it right here. Yeah, I just know that the main thing was Melly was going to expose B613. Like, I know, and I remember Liv was feeling real stressed out about it. I remember she went to the African American Museum, and she was sitting there crying and shit, and they also had decided that OPA decided and Liv that they needed to basically get Lonnie to do the right thing, to get Lonnie on their side, so that they could do this the proper way. And yeah, so they ended up, that's basically what happened. They ended up exposing B613, which is just like, I don't even know why B613 made it to the end of season 7.
I mean,
like, as the main storyline,
they had B613 had to go to the end because that was everything that was keeping everything in check. Like, what would Scandal be with no B613? I want to find out. I want to find out. Like, the fact that Jake had this big storyline at the end, like, you know, I actually enjoyed B613 when it was first introduced.
Yeah, it was fun at first.
Owned it and just walking around killing people for the greater good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but once, you know, it got into the hands of, at first, what's his name? Fitz.
Yeah.
Then it went over to Jake. Then it went over to Liv, back to Jake. I'm like, that's too much. The
minute Papa Pope stopped being it was the problem. And the minute that Huck found out that Rowan was Liv's father. But like, basically season 3 cracked it open. Yeah. Because in season 2 it was like, kind of like a mystery. Like, I liked it being a mystery. And I mean, even in season 3, like, we dug into it some, but after that, it was just like, B613 was exposed. Like, keep it a secret from us too. Shit. Like, it just was too much.
Because we're also the American people.
Right. And I know that, you know, some people love Joe Morton's lectures and stuff, but I've been over it for a while. You know, I was one of those people, y'all know I be sad when somebody died, but I really was ready for Papa Pope to die.
You always ready for somebody to die till they die. Hush.
I ain't cried when David died.
You cried when fucking James died.
That was different.
No, it's not.
Caught me off guard, bitch. Up close and personal. Wow. Your nails still look good. I'm getting my nails done.
I'm getting my nails done tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna get you a
Girl.
Anyway, but
it is something in my teeth.
So the next episode, which was the final episode, titled "Over a Cliff." I like that they named it that because over a cliff, y'all know, and like it really had blown my mind that we took this whole Cyrus hijacking shit all the way to the final episode.
That was crazy as shit for me because I thought it would be over at least before the last one.
So Shonda, this is what you had in your mind all along.
That's crazy.
You had in your mind all along that, yeah, okay, Shonda. So the episode starts out with Liv and Lonnie, and they meet in this little whatever it is, and basically she's like, "What, you chickened out?" And he's like, he's just telling her that he's gonna help her, and he's gonna, get the Senate to look into it. And she's like, he's asking, is that what she wants? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, well, you got to make me a promise. You got to promise me that if Melly and when Melly continues to be president, that you get her to put gun control at the top of her list. And Liv is just like, I'll make sure that happens. Then he pulls out a gun and he kills himself.
Crazy.
It's cool.
It's like hasn't Liv seen enough death?
Yeah, that was to be right in front of her. That was a lot. But it's just like, Shonda, I don't want you to think for 1 second that you killed this person that we don't give a fuck about. That really spiced it up. No, because I could kill.
Well, that's about him. I actually wanted him to die.
I honestly could have killed less, but basically by him committing suicide, it really stirred up a conversation in the hill. So it actually did work out. Then, since they had decided that they were going to do this whole B613 thing, they knew that they were going to have to testify in front of the Senate, but they actually were going to end up doing a closed one. Because I really like, these ones that we get. What is that?
God, it's disgusting. I don't know what that is.
I really like those ones that you get to watch on CNN, like when you watching people be grilled by all the senators. But this was going to be a closed one, and Huck, Quinn, Abby,
It had to be a closed one. It was too much.
Melly, Hollis, Tom. Everybody was in that bitch. And Reston was one of the senators who was asking the questions. I was like, okay, I see y'all. I mean, y'all could have brought Steven back, but I know y'all already did that, so okay.
I was like, when the fuck did he get out of jail when I saw Reston?
I was confused about Tom. I thought Tom was in jail. I don't even remember Tom's last storyline. Yeah.
Me neither. Maybe they just pulled him out for questions.
I don't know, but everybody did what they're supposed to do. They told everything. Yeah. And I mean everything. Because Huck was really about to be like, well, I've killed thousands of people. He was just like, a lot. Because they was asking.
Yeah.
And, Melly and Fitz just kind of admitted that they knew everything that was going on. I mean, because you did kill some jurors, Melly. You did. And Fitz, we know about you.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't no B613.
That was actually of his own hand.
But still. So. In this episode, Charlie and Quinn got married by Huck. Huck went online and got licensed.
See, and my other thing is, I know for a fact Charlie and Quinn was not Endgame. Endgame was Huckleberry Quinn. I know it. I fucking know it.
I don't get it.
Ain't no way. How did Quinn and Huck have such this intense relationship for him to be her fucking best woman and her best man at her goddamn wedding and fucking help her plan it? Are you serious?
I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really didn't think. I mean, once Quinn had the baby, I was like, okay, damn, maybe she really about to make Quinn and Charlie be together.
I really thought Charlie was gonna die.
I'm really confused. But yeah, they got married. Jake went to kill David Rosen. He reminded him about when he went to kill James, and he asked him, he said, am I going to have a problem with you? Should I just go ahead and kill you, or are you going to stay out my way? Are you going to know how to keep your mouth shut? And you didn't do that. And basically David grew balls the day before he died.
Good.
Finally, the day before he died.
I'm glad he got some balls before he died.
He grew some corajonas, and he basically told him, Jake, you a bitch. And I can't keep living in fear. If you're going to kill me, go ahead and fucking kill me. But at the end of the day, you still gonna be a bitch ass nigga. And Jake was taking too long to shoot him, so he was like, I'm gonna turn around. If you shoot me, that's up to you, but whatever you gonna do what's best for you. And David walked off, and that's when I knew David was gonna die. I knew in that moment, okay, Shonda's gonna kill David Rosen. Why? Like, to me, this was the most pointless death ever in Scandal. Jake should be dying. Cyrus should be dying. Quinn should be dying. Papa Pope should be dying. Hell, kill Marcus. David Rosen?
Hey, kill Olivia.
Alright.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So then Cyrus kills David.
And my whole thing is, because if David was going to end up dying, then I just feel like Jake should have had the satisfaction of putting him out. Just because it's just like, why did Cyrus kill him? Like, for what? Because in the end, he still didn't get what he wanted. So what was the point?
I mean, David was in the way, though.
But he still didn't get it. So what was the point? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what was the point of him doing all that? No justice for David. Because we didn't even get to pin this on him. Like, nothing.
True.
Nothing. What was the point? So you mean to tell me Endgame was Cyrus getting off scot-free, but also still not working in the White House anymore?
That's why I know Shonda lied.
She is a liar. I've been telling y'all for years.
And then David was stupid enough to go have a meeting with Cyrus and actually drink a drink that he offered him.
Come on!
David hates Cyrus. So it's just like, why are we letting Cyrus get away with all this?
And you really let Cyrus persuade David Rosen into taking a drink with him at like 3 a.m.?
Okay.
Okay, girl.
So then we get to Liv and Fitz, and it's like this old lit scene, and Liv is just basically telling Fitz over drinks that she's stressed the fuck out. Like, she knows that, this is probably her fault. She should have never decided to do this shit. But also, like, she just feels like a lot of shit is her fault. Like, a lot of it. And she tells him, too, like, you followed me off this cliff. You've been following me since day one. I've been telling you what to do. You've been following my lead. I'm the fucking problem. Yeah. And Fitz is just like, no, you're not wrong. You were standing in line. You were trying to do the right thing. And she's just like, Fitz, I don't want to hear this. I know I'm wrong. I know tomorrow I'm going to jail because Cyrus is not going to get in trouble. We either going to fuck the night because I'm getting locked up tomorrow, or
we're going to continue to talk about this.
Yeah. Or, which one do you want? Do you want to do it, or do you want to do this? Because I ain't got time for this shit.
Sector talk.
She's having a fucking breakdown.
Sector talk.
And Fitz is just like,
take your fucking clothes off. With his deep daddy voice. Fitz could get it. Not Tony, but Fitz. Especially if he had that season 2 hair. Shit!
Take off your clothes. That line is so iconic.
It is.
Oh my god. Take off your clothes. Like, literally anything that reminds me of the trail really just, it does something to me. Like, I feel misty-eyed. It's just, the only thing that could have made it better is if you would have showed us more, Shonda. Mm-hmm. We deserved that. We deserved that. You could have at least did it like you did the other one, where we at least got to see him undress her, put her in the bed. Like, you really played with us. What the fuck is she up there doing?
I don't know what she's doing.
Kari, stop! That was my problem. I'm glad that, they did get it in or whatever. We got to see one last kiss, but still, Shonda, damn. I really feel like it was Kerry Washington, because y'all know Tony Goldwyn, he ain't have a fucking problem with it. So the next morning, Fitz finds out that they had a witness, somebody going to talk to the Senate. We find out it's Papa Pope, because at some point Liv did talk to Papa Pope, and he basically was telling her, you stupid, here you go again trying to clean up a mess that's basically not going to do nothing but benefit the whiteys. I'm sick of you doing this shit. And she's just like, well, nigga, you do the same thing. You just do it in a different way. You're protecting the Republic. And he's just like, live, whatever. Like, bitch, you're always cleaning up after these motherfuckers. And what part of this situation will you benefit?
Right.
Tell me.
Because you about to go to jail now.
So, but he ends up, I think when he saw the news and he saw that David Rosen died, he already knew. He knew that it was Cyrus or fucking Jake. So he knew what he had to do, and he basically went and told them who he was. And, you know, they made the little kiki. I like the beginning when I think he said, which one is his fake one? Is Rowan or Eli the command?
Rowan.
Rowan is command.
Rowan is command.
Because I think they called him Eli, and he was like, no, it's Rowan. He was like, Rowan is the person that's in charge.
Eli Pope is the civilian.
And they were like, oh, that's your little spy name? He said, no, it's my kill name. They were all like, nah.
Because you know what he should have did? I've killed for all of you. Remember when you needed this? Remember when you needed that? Remember when you needed this? Remember when we did that? Right. All that motherfucking cards.
So, you know, he basically, what was his testimony about? It basically got him all off the hook.
Basically, he said that, how would you feel if the Republic knew that it's been a black man running this bitch the whole time? I bet y'all wouldn't like that. So let's pin this shit on a white man and let's get it over with. Here's your white man, Jake motherfucking Barrett. That's exactly what he said.
That's basically what he did. Long story short.
You want to tell the word out? My old black ass been running this, or do you want to blame it on Jake? Which one? And you know what the white men did? Turned on that fucking kind.
Won't he do it? So yeah. Jake got locked up.
Yo, old white men really be wildin'. Like, y'all really put Jake in jail. Like, he persuaded y'all to put Jake in jail. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jake went to jail. He got locked up right on TV. He was dragging him through, and you know, Quinn was celebrating. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, because I did talk about that, blah blah blah. Yeah, Quinn was celebrating, and you know, Huck was just like, we're free or whatever, and what's his name? I mean, Abby was really sad because she, when they were at the morgue and stuff, like, she didn't want to cry and stuff. She wanted to save it so that they could go ahead and get through everything they had to do, but it had really hit her like, damn.
Like, everybody's rejoicing, but David's not here.
Yeah, because I think one of them was like, maybe Huck, one of them was like, we're the good guys, and she was like, no, the good guys did. And then she just bust out crying, which is true. Like, David has really been
the good guy this whole time.
It's like, since that, I really can't think of anything that he really did bad that he actually knew was bad. Like, purposely was being bad.
Except for when he was with that lady, but he didn't know she was crazy.
He didn't know that. He didn't know that.
He's really a good. To me, that's why David didn't deserve to die.
Yeah. Because
David has really been a good guy.
Yeah.
All 7 seasons. Like, he didn't deserve that shit. And he didn't deserve to go out like that. Yeah. He didn't deserve to go out like that and buy who the devil, Satan, killed a good guy. It's just like, hello?
So,
oh, excuse me, sorry.
After he get locked up, we have another scene, because this scene right here could have been our extended part of the Olit sex. Why did we need a final Olit scene of Olivia Pope going to the jail and basically telling Jake that she feels sorry for him, it's her fault, they should have never left the fucking island. If they would have stayed on the island, he wouldn't be in this position. Girl, fuck that island. I would say I want to burn the island down, but it's a beautiful island. Fuck that island. Yeah. Forget that shit.
I actually want just her and Fitz to be there.
Like, fuck that island. I'm so tired of that standing in the sun shit. Fuck the sun. Fuck the sun. We're in Vermont now. It's cold. Ain't no goddamn sunbed. And then his little simple ass gonna come to her in the last episode with a little fucking can of sand talking about something. Remember. Get the fuck out of here, Jake. It's too much. It's too much. And it's some Shonda shit. Shonda got a love fest going on with fucking old Lake, and I don't like it. And then here he come. It's okay. I loved you. I loved you. Shut the fuck up. Jake should be dead. Jail's not enough. He should be dead.
Jail isn't enough?
Hell no. At some point he could get out. I don't know. He might kill a guard. boy.
No,
Kill Jake.
Yo, he's not getting out at all.
Jake should have died. I didn't want this scene at all. I didn't need no closing arguments with Oleg. No, fuck that. They could have kept that shit. Then we get back to Liv, and she is talking to Cyrus. Cyrus comes in, and she basically tells Cyrus, "You're going to resign." And she gives him the papers, and she's just like, it's nothing to talk about. You're lucky you're not going to fucking jail, but you're not about to remain in this White House with Melly.
Not near Melly.
No, fuck no. And you know, Cyrus has one of his little speeches about how he always been the way he was.
And how he can't enjoy a drink anymore.
Yeah.
Boy, sign this shit. You ain't got no job. Maybe now you and Ella can get a relationship. Maybe find Michael.
Really, Shonda? We really just gonna let Cyrus walk away free? Cyrus has killed so many people. He's done so many bad things. Like,
he's Satan. He literally tried to get rid of Melly and send Melly to jail for something. He devised a plan that was from his own evilness and tried to get Melly to go to jail for it. And since somebody was helping Melly, he decided to throw Olivia Pope in there too. Like,
The man tried to assassinate himself. He tried to shoot his own plane down. Like,
she should have just, you know what? She should have just shot that shit down.
So.
Oh no, because David Rosen would have still died. Damn!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was going to die regardless. She should have shot that shit down.
So, and that's what Jake went to jail for. Jake went to jail for the death of Rashad, and he went to jail for trying to attempt to kill Cyrus, to shoot his plane down. Hack his plane. And
he went to jail for B613.
And B613.
He might as well just get comfy.
Yeah. It's gonna be like he in the hole all over again, except he ain't in the hole. Because he looked like he was chilling at the end of his bed, you know, laid back, looking up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
So then we get to Melly and Liv, and they're out on the balcony, and you know, Melly is just like, you know, where we go from here? We have to do this, we have to do that. And Liv is just like, no. I appreciate you wanting to bring me in. It's been a pleasure serving you, but no, I'm going to just do me from now on. Melly's just basically like, what are you going to do? And she's like, whatever I want. Shonda, it's a lot with you. It's a lot with you. Don't you ever bring up the whatever we want thing. Because you gave it to us and you took it away. See, because Liv wanted Fitz. But you decided to turn her into a caged animal.
Yeah, you did.
See, because we could have worked that out. We could have worked that out. We did not have to make Liv a caged fucking animal. She did not have to be first lady. We didn't have to do all that. You did that. You tried to force her to get fucking married. Then at the end, you tried to make her move in with his ass. Then you made her get an abortion on Christmas Eve. On Christmas fucking Eve to Holy Night. Or Silent Night. One of them. Either one. I can't listen to either one of them no more. It's not the same. You made her get a fucking abortion and you moved her out. And then you made her go right back. As soon as the season started back up and start fucking Jake. I'm never going to forgive you for that. I'm not even saying that I care to see Liv be a mother. I mean, in a perfect world, yes, as an Olivia, I would love to see Fitz and Liv have a baby. My only problem is, to me, Fitz is not the best father to the kids he got, so I just don't want him showing favors.
You know, I feel like he wasn't the best father as a president.
That's true.
But I feel like when he's not a president, he was probably a really, really good dad.
Yeah, but then you won't bring up whatever I want. Okay, so I mean, Melly's looking a little confused, but she feels it. She's like, okay. So then they just show Liv walking. She walks past the real White House because they're in D.C. She walks past the African American Museum. She's just walking around, and it's basically the end. And we get to see what other people are doing. Charlie finally gets out of jail. He's back with Robin and Quinn. Fitz gets his portrait done. Melly signs the gun control laws. And she's with Marcus. I guess they're like a couple now. And we see these two kids walking through the hallways of the African American Museum, which I instantly knew that. I always know the oldest one when I see him. Shonda's oldest daughter. And come to find out the little one was, I think, her middle daughter, because she has 3 daughters.
That was after they were both.
Yeah, she has 3.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I feel both of the little girls.
Yeah, they are. Cause y'all know I was like, is that Isabel? I ain't know. Cause I mean, Liv could have her on the show and we would never know.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying. But yeah, so they're walking through and then Liv sees Fitz. Fitz pulls up outside in a van or truck. And, he's just like, hi, and she's like, hi, and they just stand there. Now, the thing about this Let's ending is, it's not necessarily bad.
But it's not what we wanted. That's the thing. Like, we don't know what happened. We don't know what's going on.
Like, I don't know if Liv got in the truck, if they went to Vermont.
If they besties. We don't know shit.
And I feel like we deserve more than that.
Exactly.
We've been watching this for 7 seasons. 7 fucking seasons. On episode fucking 1, you had to go in the damn Oval Office and kiss him and get caught by Cyrus. Like, we've been doing this since day fucking 1. And on the ending day, that's what you give us?
At this point, I honestly feel like we need a scandal movie. Because I just don't know what else is going to happen.
And then it ends with the kids, the 2 little girls, seeing a portrait of Olivia in the African American Museum, and it was beautiful. It was her. She had her natural hair out. She looked beautiful. I think on the side it said "We the People." I was trying to figure out, how they got her into this museum. I mean, because
again, we'll never fucking know.
I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I admire Olivia Pope, but for the people who come to the museum, what does the little card say at the bottom? Like, what does it say? Does it say the person that got Fitz elected? Like, I mean,
girlfriend of Fitz,
the fixer.
Maybe she'll go down in history as getting the last 2 presidents elected.
Maybe.
Husband and wife.
Maybe. So, after watching this, I have decided that I am not watching any more Shonda Rhimes shows. I just cannot do it. People have been telling me that We the People is good. Station 19 is good. I'm glad y'all enjoying it.
Somebody actually told me Station 19 wasn't that good.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it for the people who are, but unfortunately, I won't be attending those shows. I'm not watching another Shonda show. Like, on Grey's Anatomy right now, she done took away. I mean, it's nobody left on Grey's Anatomy.
Meredith and fucking Karev.
And Karev. Is it Chief and Bailey? That's it. Like, why would she... Next episode, she's supposed to be killing fucking April. And she sent Arizona to move to New York with fucking Sophia. Like,
I thought Sophia was coming to live with her.
Sophia was there, and then she said that she missed her mother. Like, she was like, I want to be here with you, but I miss mommy too. So Arizona had to make the decision. So it's just like, It's just like, I love Shonda. This show has been with me through some of the toughest times in my life. It's made me so happy. I'll never forget the first time I watched Scandal. And I binge watched it, I watched it 4 times back to back. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. Litz is mainly the reason that I fell in love with it, but more than that, Kerry Washington, it made me fall in love with Kerry Washington. I love her so much. I think she's an amazing actress. She did an amazing job as Olivia Pope. I mean, and she definitely opened the door for so many people. I mean, we got Being Mary Jane, Taraji on Empire, other shows like that, because it wasn't black women were not leading shows, especially on fucking Channel 2. So they definitely opened the door. Shonda has definitely opened the door for lots of people, but at the same time, it's like, Shonda, you like to play with people's emotions. Like, I know that it's a show, and Viola Davis on How to Get Away with Murder. I know it's a roller coaster. That's the theme of this whole little production company. But I can't have you playing with my feelings like this. Like, you literally ended Litz without us knowing anything.
I really just
That's
don't appreciate
crazy.
That. I feel like I'm old more than that.
I am old more than that, and I just feel like, I don't know, I feel some type of way. I'm not even sad about it. I'm just like, I feel like I deserve more. And I'm hoping that they put out the DVD and they give us some bloopers and some deleted scenes, but I don't even think they put out a season 6 or 5 DVD, maybe just the 6. So I was like, are we not getting the DVD? Like, I just need to know. But I already have, I think, 1 through 4. I'm going to get the rest of them just to keep them so I can always have them. I mean, Netflix might disappear one day. I don't know.
Right.
So I just want to have them. But, yeah, I mean, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. How do y'all feel about the ending of Scandal? I'm literally not upset. Like, I'm not sad. I'm not mad. I just feel like I deserve more. Like, I feel like disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointed. Like, I mean, it was a good episode, but as far as Olitz, like, Olitz, I hate to say this, but Olitz was the show. Like,
right. I mean, it was.
It was the show. Like, I guaranteed you at least a solid 70% of the people that watch Scandal fell in love with it because of Olitz. There are some people who don't care for it. They don't care for her being with a white man. They don't care for her being a side bitch, a mistress. They don't care for any of that. But most people literally fell in love with them. I mean, Tony Goldwyn and Kerry Washington's chemistry is undeniable. It's addictive, intoxicating. I love it. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm gonna miss y'all so much. Like, I just remember when I first started reviewing Scandal, that was when it was 3 of us. Shout out to the people who have been watching for that long. And, you know, things happen for a reason. I'm very happy that we came down to 2. I say it all the time because I love Ashley. Ashley is still my friend. I love her to death. But 3 people trying to talk over each other is just... Yeah. And 3 fat bitches on the camera trying to get us all inside the picture.
It was,
it was stressful.
It was a lot.
And, you know, Tanea, we live together. I don't have to, you know, wait for her to get here. I just kind of drag her to the basement. So it just works out better than that. But I'm going to actually talk to Lewis. I'm going to see if he'll do some funny moments from, if you haven't saw, we had our, the show's funniest moments. I'm going to see if he'll do a Scandal one because we have so many memories from doing Scandal. I mean, we've been high, we've been in pajamas, we've been in costumes, we've been eating. We've cried, we've screamed, we've fought. I bust a balloon. Nene's been in them. I used to give predictions. I fell on the floor. I used to show us y'all our Scandal dinners. Like, we used to do them at 10 o'clock. We used to do them at 11 o'clock. We used to, like, y'all, we've been through a lot. And a lot of y'all started watching the show because of Scandal. You know, some of y'all didn't come for the regular videos. Y'all started watching our Scandal reviews. Y'all fell in love with the Scandal reviews. And y'all just fell in love with us. You know, Kim, one of my favorite viewers. I love her so much. She said she started watching us because she was watching Scandal. So many of y'all found us through Scandal. And I just love y'all. I'm sad that our Scandal reviews are ending. You know, I mean, they were getting stressful. They were getting tiresome. It was hard to get to this camera. But it's still like something that I'm letting go that I've been doing for so long. But yeah, I'm going to miss my show. 7 seasons. I mean, we have to be thankful because it was only supposed to go to 5.
Right.
It was only supposed to go to 5, but because it's not looking like Grey's Anatomy ending no time soon. They done got renewed for another season. So, but like she said, this isn't a show. I mean, it literally couldn't keep going. Like, what would be next? It couldn't have kept going. It might have had 1 more season in it left, but it would have been kind of forced.
But the thing about it is, like, the last couple of episodes was just getting so good. It's just like, where the fuck has this been?
Yeah. I mean, because if Shonda wanted to, I feel like Kerry Washington, I'm not going to say the other actors, but mainly Kerry Washington was ready to venture out and do more things. Because Scandal does take up a lot of her year.
Literally, as soon as she was done with that, she had already started talking about, like, whatever else she was doing.
Like her production company and stuff. Because I was going to say, you know, if they wanted to, they could have carried on that crossover shit. Viola and Carrie, they were magic together. Like, that was great. Like, Annalise and Olivia, that was really good. So they could have did that. But I love you guys. I want to miss you guys. I want you guys to come and tell me how y'all felt about this, these last 2 episodes. And you guys know we aren't going anywhere. We still do regular videos, and our Power reviews are coming up. Yeah. So you guys can come back to that. If you aren't watching Power, you should be watching Power. If you aren't watching Power, you've never seen it, and you're feeling a void because of Scandal, do it.
Watch Power.
Do it.
It's amazing. And then watch all the Power reviews.
Yeah, and catch up because we coming back July 1. We back out.
Back and full of fat.
Anything you want to say?
I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm kind of scared. I'm sad that Scandal was over. Like, I know she had to stop it, but I'm really sad about it. And that's why I'm not watching another one of Shonda Rhimes shows, because I just can't be here for that. Like, I can't have her, you know, making me feel these emotions and things like that. You look like Nicki Minaj.
Yes, this King Kong.
Not anymore. But yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Final scandal review, y'all. It's over.
Okay.
But yeah, so like I said, and also, you know, it's other shows. Insecure. Bomb.
Yeah.
I recently talked to someone who does not watch Insecure. It really blows my mind. I'll tell you when we get off the camera. Dear White People just came back out. I mean, it's just good shows out there. It's just, you know, I heard that it's like, I'm not going to talk about it on camera either, but yeah, so it's other shows. I mean, nothing will be like Scandal. Nothing will, you know, it'll be different, but you have to move on. Like, I feel like I'm doing good because I usually don't do good with things like this, so. But I love you guys. I'm going to miss you guys. You know, my Scandal reviews will always be up. People tell me all the time they rewatch old recordings that we did. Y'all are real ones. And to the people that I've gotten really close with, to the people who have never even commented, and I don't even know you watch our reviews, because sometimes we get thousands of reviews, and it be the same 50 people commenting. If you've never commented, comment today. Come show me you. I want to see you. Let's talk. I mean, thank you for watching us. Thank you for sharing our videos so that other people can watch it. And he's tweeting about me. So again, I'm sorry. I'm sad that I'm ending this. Ow! I'm sad that I'm ending this. But again, I love you guys. I'm going to miss you guys. I love Scandal. I love the whole cast. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show. And we will be back on Monday with a regular video. And on Thursday, we will be doing a Q&A. People have already started sending in questions. You guys are really invasive. Like,
oh my God. What kind of questions is it?
Oh God. Do either one of us have a man?
I can answer that.
But yeah, so make sure you guys send in questions. I'll put my email in here. You can DM me or Tanea on any of our social networks, and we will get it. We gotta go.
Yeah, because there's so much going on.
I love you guys. I want to miss you guys. Scandal forever.
If you didn't know, now you know that there is no show like this show. This will be our last Scandal episode. That is so sad and so hard to say. I also love you guys so much. Peace out. You guys have a great week.
Scandal out. Look at my shirt.